Amy Roloff and husband Chris Marek tour 10,000 square foot dream retirement house with 6-car garage. Hello viewers, I'm Sophia. If you like my video, please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. Amy Roloff and her husband Chris Marek tour a potential dream retirement house on Tuesday's episode of Little People, Big World. Chris also sees the massive abode as a business opportunity to host events, while Amy admits that the property is outside of their budget. The pair are blown away by the space, but agree that it would require a lot of maintenance. POPLE FUBSTRIB Life EFE Style Home. Amy Roloff and husband Chris Marek tour 10,000 square foot dream retirement house with 6-car garage. The TLC stars weigh the pros and cons of the sprawling abode on Tuesday's new episode of Little People, Big World. By Natalia Senanayaki, published on March 19, 2024, 10:00 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Amy Roloff and Chris Marek tour their dream retirement home. Goto. Hamiwai Roloff/INSTAGRM. TLC. Amy Roloff and her husband Chris Marek tour a potential dream retirement house on Tuesday's episode of Little People, Big World. Chris also sees the massive abode as a business opportunity to host events, while Amy admits that the property is outside of their budget. The pair are blown away by the space, but agree that it would require a lot of maintenance. Amy Roloff and her husband Chris Marek are thinking big when it comes to their retirement. On Tuesday's new episode of Little People, Big World, the TLC stars brought viewers along with them as they tour a massive 10,000 sq ft house in Oregon. The scene begins with Roloff and Marek discussing the pros and cons of the property as they drive over. "I'm worried that this house is a little outside our budget, but it's good to look at and see," Roloff says. "I think the first step is to see if we like it, and if we do, work out how we pay for it," Marek counters, adding that seeing Amy's ex Matt Roloff get so far along on his dream house reminds us that we're not in our dream house yet. So we're actively watching, and it would be nice to find that home before we retire. Amy then admits that the home they're about to look at, which boasts a 6-car garage, is bigger than they need, but it's more up their alley. "We're used to having a little more space," she says. "An acre would be nice. I would eventually like a home with a master on the main. We'd love a 3-car garage." Upon entering the 6-acre property, Amy immediately notes the long, beautifully landscaped driveway, but worries about the maintenance it may require. As they pull up to the home, they are both blown away by the spacious entryway and stunning rural view from the back windows. "I think it looks better than the pictures," Marek says. While Amy is looking for a permanent home to retire in, her husband sees the sprawling abode as a business opportunity. "It seems like this would be a good venue for weddings," he says. "Not a lot of people around, beautiful farmland." Amy understands where her husband is coming from but admits that she doesn't want to be working until I'm 85 just to afford it. In a confessional-style clip, Amy reveals her excitement about sharing this new experience with her husband. "I think Chris and we're still learning about each other," she explains. "This will be the first time that we're making some really major decisions together. I think this is kind of fun and exciting to see how we work together." After the pair tour the kitchen, bathroom, primary bedroom, and movie room, she sighs and says, "This is high maintenance, man." Also during the scene, she compares the home to her ex-husband Matt's property, Roloff Farms, where she and Marek tied the knot in 2021. 10,000 square feet is big. "I think the big house at the farm is a little over 5,000 square feet. And I thought the farmhouse was plenty of space as well," she says.